Hello and welcome to another special video review, and tonight we've got the Titans Return, Decepticon Hazard, and Blitzwing. Yeah, this is an awesome figure, and obviously it's a Voyager size of the Blitzwing character, which is another favorite of mine. So, yeah, here's the box. Not much to say about it. If we turn it on the other way around, we've got some more pictures of him in robot mode, jet mode, and tank mode. For those that don't know Blitzwing, he is the iconic triple changer character. So yeah, we also have a view of the Titan Master, Titan Head, transforming into a little robot that is Hazard. Never really heard of him, but yeah. So yeah, a couple of other characters right here, and there's nothing else much for the TV. For the box, we've got some nice arts of Blitzwing getting decapitated on the side, and that's pretty much it. So let's crack it open and see what's inside. And yeah, the weapons just flew all the way around in the box. So we've got a pistol right here, a cool cannon. Can we focus? Alright, so a cool cannon right here that the Titan Master Hazard can sit on. I'm not a fan of the whole sit-on gun thing that Titans Return seems to be really proud of, but yeah. So yeah, not much else to say. We've got his signature sword that we all like. And yeah, cool details, not much else to say. So let's put this aside and let's go for the main course. Oh, and he decapitated. So yeah, just the head fell off. And let's get back in. Alright. So yeah, we've got Blitzwing right here. But first, let's check out underneath. There's, and just fell off. Of course it did. So when you get him out of the box, the canopy, the turret right here needs to go up. The wings needs to go like this. So yeah, just gotta fix all of this real quick. Alright, so Blitzwing is done. Alright, so the instructions are kind of big, but of course it covers all three modes. So yeah, robot to tank, and the other side is tank to jet. So yeah, not much to say about this. And finally, in the back of the bubble, we've got card. Now, I've never been a huge fan of cards, but yeah. And yep, open this up. So yeah, we've got the Blitzwing card with the head being decapitated. Focus. Alright. So the art is okay, I guess. The card is just plain cheap cardboard, and we've got some stats right here, so pretty useless. Set those aside. Set those aside. And yeah, we've got Blitzwing. And yeah, like I said, he is one of my favorite characters, and he is awesome. This is a great mold for him. Articulation, we do have a swivel at the head, although my main concern with the head is that it pops out really easily. So yeah, just be mindful of this. And yeah, the head does swivel, like I said. The arm is on a pivot right here. It does not go like 360 degrees. It gets stuck right here and gets stuck right there. Kind of odd. It does swivel out. We do have a spinning joint right here and a swivel right here, and nothing at the wrist, which is really odd because it looks like the wrist can pivot, but it doesn't. There's nothing at the waist. We do have articulation right here and right here, so yeah. And the leg does pivot out for a Van Damme pose. We do have a rotation joint at the upper thigh, and we do have a knee joint that goes 90 degrees, and if we unplug at the front right here, the knee can bend a little bit more. So yeah, just plug it back in, and at the toe there's just a pivot, and that's pretty much it. The tail fins right here can be rotated up move. Some people like it up. Purists like me like it down, just like the G1s. So yeah, the wings does move also, but we'll get back to this as agent mode, and the turret does spin, and we'll check this out at the transformation into tank mode. So, alright, let's do a size oh wait, just the weapons. Obviously he can hold in his arms, in his hand, and yeah, he does hold them great. So yeah, size comparison now. Yes. Alright, so we have the Generation Blitzwing right here, which was not that great when it came out. I still bought it because, like I said, I'm a fan of Blitzwing, but this was not a good mode for the character. We've got right here the G1 Blitzwing, and yeah, my legs are really loose because it's really old. We have right here the world's smallest Blitzwing, again with pretty much the same problem as the G1, and you fell down, and yeah, let's place it back up, move this one closer, and finally we have the DX9 the huge one, which is by far the greatest Blitzwing figure out there so far. So, yeah. So, now that you've seen the comparison, let's go ahead with a transformation. Yeah, move those aside, and yeah. Alright, so for transformation, first we want to really remove Hazard from the head socket. Yeah. Next up, you want to flip the side threads like this, open, turn the arms around, and flip the threads more down like this. Next up, you want to come to the legs and flip the figurine outside on the other side, and flip these panels open completely. Don't open up just like this. You need to open these up completely, flip the toes in, and then you want to combine towards the knee inside. So you flip the knee, slide it in, and go it in like this, and just above the rotation joint on the hips, there's a tiny peg right here, which the knee locking tab is gonna peg into it, but it's really tight, so you need to really press on it, and like so, it just got in. So then you can close this up, open the other side too, close the foot in, tighten, combine towards the knee like this, close this a little bit, come back here, and make sure the tab goes inside, which is really complicated, and like so. Alright, next you close these up, and you want to peg the legs in like so. For the tail fins, you want to rotate them and make them like outside like this. Alright, move the wings up and the turret up just to get them out of the way. Take the chest piece and move it all the way down and close it like this. Alright, next up you want to bring the arms down on that inch right here and flip it all the way down, and right here there's a tab and a peg hole. So the tab goes here and the peg hole goes in the fist. So like this, and plug this in, and as you tab everything in, the tail fin should rotate perfectly in like so. Same thing on the other side. So flip this in, tab in, plug it into the fist, and like so. So the threads are now all pegged up completely. What you want to do is close the wings up like this, and close the wing up there, and close the wing again a third time. Same thing on the other side. Close this one up, close the wing completely, and close what's left. And now you bring the turret, turn it around, and close it like this. And now we have the tank mode all done. And the tank mode looks kind of cool. It reminds a lot of the G1 tank, only modernized a bit. We got some wheels, but it's not the best rolling thing. We can open the turret and take hazard, take it into a seat position, and peg it in, and close the window a little bit. Now the window won't close completely once he's sitting in, but yeah. The tank mode is okay at best. On the side it looks okay. On front there's jet thrusters and that part is empty, which kind of looks odd. And in the back fairly cleans up, but right here we do have the jet canopy, the jet cockpit. So yeah, the underside looks good. It's all cleaned up. And yeah, one problem here is some clearance issue. It does get stuck. If you will just tilt it just a little bit back, it does turn okay. But yeah, as for accessories, we can take the cannon and peg it on top right here, and it looks crazy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this mode. And we can take the sword, and there's like peg holes right here. Can we focus? Yeah, peg holes in the back right here, so we can peg the sword for just some storage, which I do accept. This is cool. This is not. So yeah, as another mention, we can remove the turret and stick it in the gun, make it bigger. But yeah, then we're left with this, and this doesn't peg anywhere else. So yeah, not a fan of the gun. Plug this back in. Let's remove him. Close it in, and let's do some size comparison. So we've got Blitzwing right here. We've got the Generation Blitzwing, and yeah, this is an abomination. It's holes everywhere. Nothing pegs in quietly. It took me longer to peg everything in than transforming the DX9's one. So yeah, the turret does spin, but it's a weird angle. But yeah, we just want the difference. The size is comparable. It's a bit larger but shorter, but the turret is like 5 times the tank size, and yeah, not the best. Next up, we've got the G1 tank, which is pretty cool. And yeah, the size is it's a nice update, you know. And we also have the world's smallest. So yeah, it's the same as the G1, but just smallest. And finally, we have the behemoth DX9 right here. And yeah, it doesn't even fit into the screen. So yeah, it's a huge tank. Yeah. So yeah, and you can notice my DX9 has the Toy Hacks labels on him, and I do have the Toy Hacks for him also, which I'm gonna make a video right after this one. So yeah, keep watching. All right, so let's remove those. Yep, and let's transform him into a jet. So yeah, jet mode. I want to bring this up, move the wings out, and extend them completely. And yeah, like this, just a starter. Alright, next up, you want to bring the wings, not like this. You want to, the threads, I mean, not the wings. You want to move these all the way back like this. And there's a peg hole right here. Focus. It's gonna tab right in there, so peg here, peg this, peg it here. Alright, so the threads are now ready. Tail fins, you want to bring them all the way around and flip them open like this. Next up, you want to bring the arms. You unpeg the arms at the white right here and flip them all the way around like this. And it's gonna tab right here, and this is just untab itself. So plug everything back in like so. Bring the wings down. Do the same thing for the other side. So flip this down, flip all the way around, peg it in. There's a tiny peg underneath the tailwind, and this is where the white plastic pegs in. So make sure everything tabs in order, and come back here to the turret. What you want to do is flip this all the way on the other side like this, and before closing it, you want to come to the cockpit and open it up like this, and bring the nose cone out. As we do have the nose cone open, you can come and take hazard and plug it in and close the cockpit in. And this is really freaking nice. Now we have hazard piloting the jet, and you can see him look through the cockpit, and this is the coolest feature I've ever seen about the Titan Wars so far. Coolest, yeah. And yeah, we're pretty much done with the tank. You can take the turret, move it around and peg it in, and we're done with the tank now. So yeah, jet mode looks really nice. It's the better mode of the three, in my opinion. So we do have giant kibbles underneath the wings right here, the tank threads, and the turret. You can move the turret up front if you want to. You can use the turret as a stand to make the jet in a different angle if you want to. Yeah, there's some fake wheels on top of the turret. Right here, here, and here. They don't spin, but these are for, you know, holding the jet. So yeah, nice details. There's already some stickers on the jet, which I'm curious, because I got the Toy Hacks labels, and they gonna add some more. So I'm curious how it's gonna look with these. And yeah, there's not much else to say about the jet mode. I really love the Titan Master going into the cockpit. It's an amazing feature. So yeah, the wings doesn't peg in, which I'm a bit disappointed, because they just flop around. It's not loose, but yeah, they don't peg in anywhere, so it's kind of disappointing. So yeah, cool looking jet, the better of the two vehicle modes. And yeah, let's do some size comparison now. For size comparison, we've got the generation, move the camera a little bit. Yeah, the generation Blitzwing. I can't even hold a straight face holding that thing in my hand. So yeah, we do have a small difference. Yeah, it's yeah, we don't talk too much about him. We got the generation 1 Blitzwing, which has a lot of similarities, so it's kind of cool, and even with the turret underneath. So yeah, this is a nice updated model of Blitzwing. And yeah, we do have also the world's smallest right here. Same thing as a G1, except much smaller scale. And finally, the behemoth DX9 jet, which is yeah, it's a huge difference. I can, let's move these aside a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, there is some difference. Yeah. So let's move all of these aside and come back to Blitzwing. So yeah, he is a really nice jet. The tank is okay, but it's the least better of the three modes, and the robot mode looks just on par. It's really nice, and this Titan Headmaster going inside of the cockpit is just a what makes it so special, you know. It's so good. So yeah, highly recommend this guy. It's a really nice, fun toy. The robot is nice, the tank is okay, the jet is good, even though there's like huge kibble. But then again, if you look at the X9, okay, he does have kibbles also on the wings. Not as bad as this, but yeah, still, you know, it's a nice redemption of a updated Blitzwing that we earn. Much deserved Blitzwing since the Generation 1, which is an abomination. So yeah, cool robot, cool figure, and gets my thumbs up. Highly recommend this guy. So yeah, go and pick it up, and thank you for watching, and see you next time.